Hey folks, Jason here, Sullivan Motor Products, Houston, BC. Today we've got a 2025 GMC Yukon Denali. So this is the redesign, the new front end style. Plus you're going to notice a bunch of improvements inside the vehicle as well once we get there. But I'm going to give you a little bit of a walk around here, a little bit more in-depth look at this Yukon Denali. So right up front here, of course, we got that red GMC logo, and underneath it you've got the front facing camera. So this does have 360 camera on it, so you can see all around the vehicle, which I'll show you once we get inside. There's super bright LED headlights and fog lights down low, and park assist sensors there in the front bumper as well. Coming around the side, we've got some nice 20-inch wheels on this one. Of course, it says Denali right on the door there, so everyone knows what you got. Doesn't say it here on the fender badge, but this does have the 6.2 liter gas V8 engine. So still a V8 available in these SUVs, which is great. We've got power retractable running boards on this one. Coming around the back, you got that nice V8 rumble, which is pretty quiet actually in one of these, but you know what, this is a luxury SUV. You don't need it chopping away in the driveway. If you want that, I got a Camaro for you, or I'll track down a Escalade V. That's a story for another day. Opening up the back here, you got the power lift gate, opens up. This one's got the floor liners already in it. Let me zoom out here. So you've got the liners in the back already. These are power, these back seats. So just gonna hit that. They fold down nice and flat. Headrest goes down, seats fold down. That middle bench is not in the right position right now, so it won't go all the way, but we've also got power up. So say you got groceries or kids in your hands, you don't have to worry about folding those down. Lots of storage in here. Of course, underneath the liner, you've got some additional storage down in here as well. Let's close this up here. Of course, the button's in the right spot on these, not on the panel on the inside. You're standing clear of the gate by the time that it goes down. One thing I wanted to mention too, actually two things here. First is backup camera. So right there, that is a nozzle. It sprays water on the backup camera to clean it if you can't see out the back. We know that these get dirty in the back. So that's an awesome feature. Plus your wiper is tucked up and away, so it's not getting all frozen and cruddy, scraping up that back window on you. It's tucked up nice and high. Let's move around to the middle row here. Check this out. These seats are super comfortable in the Yukon Denali. You've got a dual pane sunroof, of course, in this one. Tri-zone climate control with heated seats in the back. So your passengers in the middle row get all the comfort and convenience as you would get up front. And of course, those power running boards come down there too. So when I close the door, those are going to fold up. And they actually protect the bottom of the vehicle, which is pretty cool. So they're multifunctional. Coming around here, of course, we've got the power driver seat. These are heated and cooled seats that say Denali on them. Over on the driver's side door, you've got this nice wood grain that kind of fades away to a dark wood finish. It's almost like it's got a burnt wood aspect to it. It's pretty cool. You've got your memory seats with your easy exit as well. Power window, power door lock, power mirrors, which you would expect in a vehicle like this. Hopping inside, take a look at this new interior. We've got, I believe this is a 16-inch touchscreen in the middle here. One of the real cool things about it is you got your owner's manual right on the screen. So say you're trying to figure out how to do some instrument and cluster stuff, you've got what everything shows you here. You can click through and it opens up all the information for you right here on the screen. Hit the home button and it takes you back to here, so you can select if you want radio, all that kind of stuff. different settings. Google Maps is now used, so you do have to have a Google account in the vehicle. But everything transfers over. So if you've already got, places saved in your Google account, you're going to get it right in your vehicle. Let's hop over to this side here. This is your lane keep assist with mitigation, so it helps steer you in your lane. So you're going over the line, it'll put you right back in. You got your park assist sensors, your auto start stop, traction control, which is cool to still have a button for that. A lot of vehicles are going to having it in the middle screen, but not this one. This 360 with a camera. If I push that, I'm going to zoom out here. Push that and boom, brings up your 360 surround view camera like I mentioned previously when we were outside the vehicle. One thing General Motors really does well is cameras. There's so many different views. So there's one looking down in the back. There's one looking down in the front. From the sides, you can look forward, you can look back, and you've even got for your trailer hitch, say you've got your receiver sticking there, then you can see that. And it even has a setup right there. That's if you've got trailer cameras. So say you're pulling a travel trailer heading out to your destination, you've got a camera on the back of it, you can have that show right on your screen. We got all the different types of music you can listen to. You can even download your Spotify app. That's what I do in my vehicles, and I've got everything right there, ready to rock and roll. You got your different drive modes here. Let's see if we can change those around. Oh, here we go. So we got sport, we've got off-road, tow haul, and your normal driving as well. So over here, we've got our digital display that is modifiable. There's different pages that you can use here to set it up the way that you want it to look. You can even have your map right in the cluster. Up here, we've got heads-up display. You can just kind of see it here. Let me zoom in. There you go. You can see the kilometers per hour. And this is customizable too, so you can have some different information showing out there as well, which is awesome. Over here, let's zoom back out. You've got your wipers and your shifter. So they moved the shifter from over in this area, which was like a touch button, push button sort of thing, to a more traditional, what do we call these? Why am I going blank? It's not a console shift, which would be down here, but you got your shifter up here. If I remember the term for it, I'll say it. Trying to remember all the terms for vehicles while doing these videos is tough some days. Staring at you right in the face is the Denali logo in the steering wheel. You got your adaptive cruise control. You can set your distance that you want from other vehicles. You got your heated seat, your Bluetooth controls, all that stuff here. Moving down into the center console, of course, it says Denali right there, nice and shiny. And behind here, we've got your cup holders, driver and passenger. I love that they put them side by side, not stacked up on the side here. And then you have to fight your passenger over whose cup holder is whose. This is pretty well set. Driver, passenger. Now, looking in here, you've got your wireless phone charger as well with your USB plugins. In the center console, of course, you got some storage here, but here is the party trick, of course. That center console moves back, and you can open up here. You got a nice little secret storage compartment, or if you want to use those cup holders for the back seat, that's moved back there now, and you got room to put a purse, big wallet, I don't know, whatever you got, you can stick it in the middle there. On these new radios too, one thing that I want to mention is there's still hard buttons on this, so not everything has gone the way of being electronic. Your volume knob is actually in the glass. It's really cool. And then you can turn on and off your HVAC controls there. Your fan buttons are right there. Your heat selector. Everything is all, those are still hard buttons down at the bottom, so you don't have to figure out what screen to be in or any of that kind of nonsense while you're driving down the road. You still got hard buttons, which is awesome. Last thing I wanted to touch on is right up here, another little storage compartment, which is awesome. You can put your sunglasses in there, some little knick-knack, paddywhacks, whatever you got, you can stick it up there, and yeah, you've got plenty of storage in here. Sorry for such a long video this time, guys, but you know what? This is a Yukon Denali. I can't just do this one in 30 seconds. You gotta have a little bit more of an in-depth look at it. Column shifter. That's what I was trying to figure out. This is a column shifter, not a console shifter. Thanks, guys. Check it out. Sullivan Motor Products, Houston, BC.